Now I move on to problem number 71. In an arithmetic progression, the sum of the first n terms is 210 and the sum of first n minus 1 terms is 171. If the first term of the progression is 3, then find the progression. Also find the 20th term of the progression. So ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ April 2024 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. It's a very important question. So let's see how to do this. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಗಿವನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ n ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ 210 ಅಂದ್ರೆ SN ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, SN ಇಸ್ 210. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ n ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ SN ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಅದೆಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 171. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ? ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬಿಂಗ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ a equals to 3. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Now what we need to find out? So ಏನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ? So we have to find out the arithmetic progression as well as 20th term. So to find AP and A20. So ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. So ಈಗ now one thing you must note that in an AP AN equals SN minus SN minus 1. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೀವು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ AN equals to SN minus SN minus 1. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ equal to what is SN? 210 minus ಇದು SN minus 1 is 171. ಈಗ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. 210 minus 117 is ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 39 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. equal to 39. Okay, and also ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವಾಗ? ಸೊ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಲ್ವಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ SN equals to n/2 into a plus an. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ nth ಟರ್ಮ್ ಗಿವನ್ AN ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 39 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ವಿಚ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಸ್ this formula? We know that sum of all terms of an AP is given by SN equals n/2 into a plus an. Okay, ಈಗ next step ಅಲ್ಲಿ, in my next step, what I write is, I am going to write what is SN value. As I told you, it is 210. So take it as 210 equals n/2. So just write as it is because I don't know the value of n/n. So just rewrite the n/2. Then bracket open. I just write. So what is value of A? A value is 3. Correct? No. See, A value is 3. No. So I'm going to write a 3 plus AN value. AN value is how much? 39. Then I close a bracket. Then what I do is next step, I write 210 equals to n/2. And then what is 3 plus 39? It is 42. 1. So 42 na ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. So with multiplication sign, I write 42. So n/2 into 42. Then next step, see here, I am going to write. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 210 ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, just ಹಾಗೆ retain ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. On my right side, 2 and 42 goes how many times? Goes 21 times, correct? No. So you can do cancellation here. Just do the cancellation. 2 ones are 2, 21s are. Okay, so that is 21n. Okay, then after that, So again, this 21 also gets cancelled, right? So 21 and 10 times. So we will first step now just one step extra towards it. It's equal to next step. So that means what is n is equal to? So n equals to 10. N equals to 10. Okay. Next, I'm going to take the formula n equals a plus n minus 1 to d. Okay. Now here, already you know that n is 39. Correct? No. So n, I'm going to write it as 39 equals to a, as you know, already it is 3 plus the n value you already found out in the previous step, that is 10 minus 1 into d value. D, I don't know, that's what we need to find d. Okay. Once you know a and d, you can write the progression. That's the reason. Okay. So now next step, I write 39 minus 3. Why minus 3 here? This 3 is transposed to the LHS. So plus 3 becomes minus 3 equals to, on my right hand side, what is 10 minus 1? 10 minus 1 is 9. So right, 9t. Okay. Then what is 39 minus 3? It is 36. So in my next step, 36 equals to 9d. Okay. Now 9 and 36, it goes how many times? It is 4 times, right? That one. So 9 ones are 9 fours are. So it does the cancellation. So that means to say what is d equal to? So that means d equals to 4. Okay, I just rearranged it and wrote it as d equals to 4. Okay. Now in my next part, what I do is, so you know what is the required AP? So we know required AP is for the form a plus d, a plus 2d, so on. Correct? No. So this is our the required form of AP. So now in my next step, I write that is, so instead of a, you can put 3, then a plus d means 3 plus d is how much? 4. No. Again, a is 3 plus 2 into d. 2d means 2 into 4. Okay. Dot. Like this internet. So that means to say, now what I am going to write is, hence, the required AP is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, and the next part is 2, 4, 8 plus 6, 11. Correct? No? So I'm going to write like this, hence, the required AP is 3, 7, 11, dot. Okay. Next, they also asked me, they also asked how much? What is that? 20th term. Correct? 20th term na kandibeku. So what we do is, go here. So in my 20th term, let me, so let us put the formula for this. So also, the 20th term of AP is given by, what is given by A20, correct? A20 ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಏನಂತ? A20 ಗೆ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ 19D ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಗೆ ಏನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ? 3 plus 19 into D. D values to D value got already 4. On the right, 3 plus 19 4s are 76. So 3 plus 76 is equal to 70. That's it. So these are the requirements that we have done. Now I move on to my next question, is 72. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಟ್ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮೂಲಕನೇ ಬರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ you will be you'll become expert. Okay, so now I move on to problem number 72. So now problem 72, let me see what it is given. The sum of the interior angles of a polygon n sides is n minus 2 to 180 degree. The interior angles of a pentagon are in the arithmetic progression. If the small angle is 72 degree, then find the angles of a pentagon. Okay. So pentagon ಅಂದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು sides ಇರುತ್ತೆ? Pentagon ಅಂದಾಗ it has sides of 10 is equal to 5. Correct? So the given input polygon, the given polygon is a pentagon. Correct? So the number of sides, number of sides n equals how much? 5. So let us write that. So the given polygon is a pentagon. So the number of sides n equals to 5. Okay. ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, the formula for the interior angle, see they are given, no, the formula for the interior angle is how much? N minus 2 into 180 degree. So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, so the formula for the interior angle is N minus 2 into 180, ಅದನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೆ. And then they given one condition also. They mention one condition. The interior angles of a pentagon are in arithmetic progression. So, ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, it is given that. So, in my next step, let me write it. It's given that interior angles of the given pentagon are in AP. Okay. So now, when it's given that it's in AP. So ಇವಾಗ AP ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 5 angles ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 5 terms ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಟೋಟಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು we can represent them as, so we can represent them as what? First ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ a, see, a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, then and a plus 4d. Okay, and here where a is the first term and d is the common difference. Okay, next, now the sum of these angles together will be equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree, where n equals to 5. Okay, so ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ now the sum of these angles is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree, where n equals to 5. Okay, ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ನಾನು ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ I got? a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d. No, I'm going to add all these. So let me add it up. My next step. So here, so a, so I take up all these things, I just put a plus sign in between. So a, first term, a plus d is there. Next third, a plus 2d is there. And a plus 3d is there, plus a plus 4d. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನ equals to ಇಲ್ಲಿ on my right hand side ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? n minus 2 into 180 ಅಲ್ವಾ? n ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು? n ಗೆ 5 ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. n ಗೆ 5 minus 2, n minus 2 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? 5 minus 2 into 180 degree into 180 into 180 degree. Then after that. So now here, what I do is, you just add A separately and D separately. So how many A's are there totally? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that means there are 5A. Correct? I write 5A here plus D. How many D's are there totally? See here, we have D plus 2D, that is 3D, plus 3D is 6D, 60 plus 40 is 10D. So I write that ND equals to, and then what is 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is 3, right? So I write 3, and then into 180 degree, correct? No. So I write that into 180. Okay, then next what I do is, here you notice that all of these numbers are divisible by 5. Okay, so what I do is, I'm going to divide through all by 5. So let me do that. My next step. So I write like this, dividing through out by 5, we get. So ಈಗ next step, okay? 5 divide ಮಾಡಿದೆ, 5 divide ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, a ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. And 10d divided by 5 is how much you get? You get it as 2d equals 2. Then here, what happens? We get 108 degree. Okay, so that is 108. You just write 108. Okay, later we can in our final step we can put finally put the degrees of this one. Okay, but now you can avoid, just put the number. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you. See here, in this problem, there is one more sentence mentioned. They're told that if the smallest angle is 72 degree, so I'm going to put on sentence here. What I'm going to say and what I'm going to write is, it is given that the smallest angle is 72 degree. So let me write that sentence here. So it is given that the smallest angle is 72 degree. So I take A as 72 degree. So we take A as 72 degree. Okay, because see, if you look at this particular angles, no, the 5 angles, see, this is the smallest angle. Okay, so you take A as 72 degree. Okay, now, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದೇ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ 72 degree ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. And but 72 degree, it is mentioned here, see in the problem, if the smallest angle is 72 degree. Okay, then what I do is, I'm going to take the same, this one A plus 2D is there, right? What is A value? A value is 72 degree. I'm going to substitute. So just put 72. No need to put degree. Later you can use that. Okay. Now here, so I'm just taking a step. 72 plus 2D equals to 108. In my next step, I write 2D equals to 108 minus 72. Okay. Then in my next step, I write 2D equals to 108 minus 72 is how much? Is 36. Okay. And so ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, 2 ones are 2 18s. Okay. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 18. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಡಿ ಇವಾಗ 18 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. So now we are going to calculate each angle of the pentagon. So let me put that sentence here. So now let us calculate each angle of the pentagon. ಈ ತರ ನಾನು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬೆಟರ್. ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಫುಲ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಈಗ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 72 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. ಸೊ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 72 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಐ ಗಾಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂತು, ಅದು ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2b ಹೌದಾ. ಈಗ ಎಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಬೇಕು, 72 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ 18. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ 72 plus 18 will give you how much, 90. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾ ನೀವು ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ third angle. See, in this third angle, what is the third angle here? It is a plus 2b. Okay, that's equal to, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 72 degree plus 2 into 2d ಏನು 2 into 18 ಅಲ್ವಾ. So write like this, 2 into 18 degree. That is 72 plus 36 degree is equal to how much? So ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದರಿಂದ 36 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 36 plus 72 is how much? 108 degree. Okay, so right, 108, right, 108 degree. And then fourth angle is how much? A plus 3d, which is equal to, so ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ 72 plus 3 into 18 degree, ಇವಾಗ 18 into 3 plus 72 degree, which will give you 18 3 is 54. 54 plus 72, which will give you 126 degree. Okay, so get it as 126 degree. And one more, the last angle is our fifth angle, which is a plus 4d. Okay, so a plus 4d is equal to 72 plus 4 into 18. Okay, so 18 fours is 72. So 72 degree plus 72 degree, which will give you 144 degree. Okay, ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಇಷ್ಟಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So hence the interior angles of the given pentagon are 72 degree, 90 degree, 108, 126 and 144 degree ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬೇಗನೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ನೆಸ್? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ I move on to the next question. That is, a person works in a shop from Monday to Saturday. His everyday earnings are in arithmetic progression. His total earnings from Monday to Wednesday are rupees 525, and Friday he gets rupees 100 more than his Monday's earning. Find his everyday's earning. See, ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ August 2024 ಕೇಳಿದಂತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀವು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನಿದು, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್, ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಈಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಏನೇನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಟು ವೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ಡೇ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್, 525 ಪೇಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೈಡೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೈಡೆ ಹಿ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್, 100 rupees ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಂಡೇಸ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರೈಡೇಸ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ 100 more than this earning. Then what we need to find out? We need to find out everyday earning andre, to find the earnings for each day. Okay, to find, so what we need to find out? Find the earnings for each day. Okay, Then, now here they mentioned that his daily earnings, that is his everyday earnings, are in AP, correct? Difference as T. So now here, let me put a sentence. Since his everyday earnings are in AP, let the earning on the first day. What is first day actually? Monday day. That's Monday. D is A, and the constant daily increase is what? That is nothing but common difference. I call it as. So common difference is how much? It is P T. Okay. Next. So now the earnings for the 6 days can be represented as, so the ಈ 6 ದಿನದ್ದು earnings ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ತರ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೋದು? So for Monday I can write it as A. Okay. For Tuesday I can show it as A plus T. For Wednesday I have A plus 2D, and for Thursday I have A plus 3D. For Friday, I have A plus 4D, and for Saturday, I have A plus 5D. Okay, next. Now here, as you notice in this problem, there are conditions that you need to look in. So they're told that the total earnings from this one, what is it? Total earnings from Monday to Wednesday is 525. Correct? No, see here, they mentioned this. This one, I can take it as the condition 1. Okay. So let me write. So here in my problem, I write this sentence. So using condition 1. So total earnings from Monday to Wednesday is 525. Okay. I just highlight it. Then, so that means Monday to Wednesday means what and all you should add up? A plus D plus A plus 2D. Correct? No. So let me write that. So on my left hand side, I write like this. So A plus D plus A plus 2D, okay, equals to 525. Then A, 3 times it is. So that is 3A we get, plus D plus 2D, you get it as 3D, equals to 525. Okay. Then here on my left hand side, see here, actually 525 is divisible by 3. एक बढ़ते हैं, एक बताते हैं test for divisivity of 3. If your sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then that particular number will be divisible by 3. So 525, 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 5 is 12. So it is divisible by 3. So now if I divide 3A by 3 is how much it will be? It will be equal to A plus, again 3D divided by 3, it will be E equals to 525 divided by 3, it is, how many times it goes? 1 time, 7 times, right? So 175 we get. So call it as question 1. Okay. Next. ಇವಾಗ condition 2 ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ problem. Condition 2, they have mentioned that Friday he gets 100 rupees 100 more than his day's earning. Correct? So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ. So using condition 2. So what they mentioned, Friday's earning is rupees 100 more than Monday's earning. So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. Okay. So here So this is condition 2. Friday's earning is 100 rupees more than Monday's earning. Now, what is Friday's earning? First of all, it is A plus 4D, correct? No. So let me write that. So in my next step, I write like this. A plus 4D on my left hand side, I write. That is the Friday's earning is 100 rupees more. 100 rupees more means 100 rupees more than Monday's earning. Monday's earning is A. Okay. Then now here, what you notice, A and A gets cancelled, correct? No, see, A and A gets cancelled. You can cancel it. So then that means I get 40 on my left hand side and 100 on my right hand side. 4 and so here I need to. So A plus 4D we get here. Then after that, in my next step, I write D equals to, so D and 100, that is 400, and how many times it goes? It is 25 times. 425 is 100. Okay, so let me write it. So I got D as 25. Okay, now in my next step, I'm going to put the value of D in equation 1. Where is equation 1 here? This one, A plus D equals 175. From that, I will get the value of A. Okay, so let me write that sentence. So now substituting the value of D in 1, we get. So I take this A plus, that is equation 1. I'll show you how the substitution goes. Okay, ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಡಿ ಇಂದ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 25. So just put the 25 here. In my next step, what I write is, see here, I am going to write A as A equals to 175 minus 25 we get. And then we get in my next step, A equals to 175 minus 25 will give you 150. 150 we get. Okay. Now, as I told you, is the problem. What we need to find out? We need to find out the everyday's earning. So everyday's earning means it is from Monday to Friday. So adana onanda bariyan. Now we shall find each day's name. Yes, and that's Aktadiniga. So Monday's earning is start ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ and 150 rupees ಬಂತು. Because A is 150. Next, Tuesday's earning. Tuesday's earnings is done by A plus D. So that means 150 plus, and what is D value? 25. Correct? No, see, D value got it as 25, right? See, so just put that. So 150 plus 25, it is 175. Okay, next stop. Tuesday. Wednesday, ಏನಾಗ್ತೀರಾ? A plus D, A plus 2D we get, which is nothing but 150 plus 2 into 25. Okay, so 2 into 25, which is nothing but 2 into 25 is 50 plus 150 is how much? Rupees 200. Okay, then Thursday. Thursday's earning is A plus 3D, and just equal to A plus 3D is nothing but 150 plus this one 3 into 25, which will be equal to how much we get? We get as 225. Okay. Then Friday's earning. So Friday's earning is how much? A plus 4D, which is nothing but 150 plus 4 into 25. Correct, no? Which is equal to 4 into 25 is 100. 100 plus 150 is 250. So I write the 250. And last one is for Saturday, we have the earnings as A plus 5D, which is nothing but 150 plus 5 into 25, correct? No. So 5 into 25 is 125 plus 150, which will give you 275. Okay. So that's it for this particular video. We're going to continue the problems in our next video. So until then, kindly subscribe to our channel and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.